Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a beautiful Saturday morning here in Austin, Texas. I just got done with a 10-mile run, and it was needed. Usually Saturdays are my long run. I try to get 20 miles or more. So normally what I would do is I'll run downtown and back, or run to the airport and back, just to get the miles in. But last night was a really weird night. I went to bed early. I think I went to bed about 8 o'clock because I knew I was going to get up to go run. And I woke up about 11 o'clock, and I had a message that that shook me. You know, it was something that, even with everything that I go through, there are moments and people that can hit me and affect me in ways that I don't enjoy. But what I learned more and more, and something that I work with my therapist a lot, is emotional regulation, and understanding that whatever thing someone projects to me doesn't mean that I have to receive it. So I woke up at 11 o'clock to use the restroom, saw the message, and then I noticed that my daughter was having night terrors, so I went and laid down with her for a while, and I just couldn't go back to sleep initially. So when 12 o'clock hits, when I get into the next day, I said I'll do my handstands, I'll do my push-ups, I'll do those exercises, and if I still can't go back to sleep, then I'll go out for a run. And I finally went to bed. I think I went back to bed about a little bit after 1 o'clock. Woke up this morning, and I reached out to my brother, Tug, because his kids are having play-up games today in Houston. And I just had this calling and this feeling that I needed to be there. So I shortened my run this morning. And as I was running, I said I would just do my 10 miles. I just veered off on where I was going. Sometimes there's moments, I don't know why, I'll switch up the route. Like I went out thinking I was just going to do a couple of 5-mile loops. At some point I went to Walnut Creek. And when I do stuff like that, I try to really tap into myself. Like, why am I doing this? What made me feel this way, or things of the sort? And so I just wait for the answer. I just trust that the Lord has the answer for me. And then I run by this young lady. I ran by her twice. She was like in amazing shape. I was like, wow. Like, I noticed it. Like, wow. So when I passed her the second time, I asked her, I was like, what are you training for? And her answer was simple. I'm training for life. And it hit me in such an incredible way. And I'll explain the reasons to you, actually. Partly because I realized that's what I'm doing. You know, I was talking to someone the other day, and I was telling them about the fact that I'm doing 25 miles. And actually, let me go more into the conversation. I was talking about how I used to fly at my work, how I worked so much that it was beating me up. And her response was like, okay, that's cool, but you're running 25 marathons in 2 years. That's not beating up your body. And I had to think about that. And I said to myself, because the truth of the matter, I couldn't say it to her because her headspace is in a different space. Man, this is one of the reasons I love David Goggins so much, because he's the only person of few people, let me not say he's not the only person, that I know that when I hear him, I understand exactly what he means. And I know that when he hears me, he would know what I mean. The energy and the joy that you can get from something builds you up in ways that nothing else can build you. And it also makes you confident in the person that you are. So I run for life. Like, I don't have to run for any training. I don't for any competition or anything of the sort. It's nice to have those things, don't get me wrong, and to be inspired by it. But I run just because when times get rough, and they always do, I'm prepared. And this helps me prepare me. Not only with it bringing me closer to the Lord, but also closer to myself and my inner self. And I'm blessed by that every day. As always, be blessed today and every day. Talk to you soon. Peace.